If you're dating someone and recognize even one of these signs, I'm telling you now, pay attention, because it's probably not going to work out. You're going to end up heartbroken, crying, praying for God to heal a pain He already tried to spare you from. But listen, I'm gonna say it, with love, but with truth. Just don't come back later saying, "Nobody warned me." First sign, you both have completely different life goals. He wants to live abroad. You want to stay close to your family. You dream of having kids, and he wants a dog. You want to grow in your faith, and she only thinks about parties and fun. Then you tell yourself, "We'll figure it out along the way." Let me tell you something most people won't. People don't change just to fit into your plans. And when they do change, it's usually for the worse. A relationship isn't about reprogramming someone. It's about walking together in the same direction. If your paths are different, either you stop and rethink it, or you'll spend the rest of your life dragging someone along until one of you lets go. Second sign, being with them makes you feel small. Every time you share an idea, they mock you. When you dress up, they make fun of you. When you're happy, they knock you down with criticism. It's like your joy bothers them. That's not love. That's emotional sabotage wrapped in kisses and sweet talk. Some people only feel big when they make others feel small. And you keep accepting it. Why? Because you say, that's just how they are. But let me ask you, what about how you are? Where did you go? The one who loves you lifts you up, not dims your light. They correct you with respect, not with sarcasm disguised as honesty. If you're constantly apologizing, explaining yourself, or swallowing your words, run, because sooner or later this will break you inside. Third sign, your relationship is built on emotional neediness. You're not really in love, you're just attached. There's no healthy communication, only control. No trust, just jealousy. And the worst part, you confuse this attachment with love. You're always together, yet feel so alone. If they don't reply in 2 minutes, your heart races. If they don't watch your story, your mind creates a whole betrayal. That's not love. That's emotional torture. And when it ends, you call them the love of your life. But truth is, you never really knew them. You just didn't want to be alone. Real love doesn't drain you. It helps you breathe better. It's not a prison dressed up as romance. Fourth sign, you argue about everything. But it's not healthy disagreement. It's constant fights every week. You don't even get a chance to miss each other because you're always clashing. And it's not about serious things. It's petty stuff. A glass left on the table, a text left unread, a "you didn't answer when I wanted." And suddenly, it's a full-blown argument, a storm of accusations disguised as care. That's not a relationship, that's stress with kisses in between. And some people think that's normal. It's not. This is a clear sign of emotional immaturity. It's like putting a flower in the middle of a hurricane. Think it'll survive? Not a chance. Real love knows how to argue without destroying, knows how to disagree without hurting. But when every little thing sparks a fight, it means love has already been replaced by ego. Fifth sign, you don't know their family, and they don't want you to. You've been dating for months and have never been to their house. They've never introduced you to their parents. There's always an excuse. Mom's sick, dad's traveling, the house is under renovation, the brother is difficult, and you buy it. Let me tell you something, people hide what they're not proud of, and sometimes what they're hiding is serious. When a relationship is real, it's open. When it's honest, the person wants you to meet their world, especially their family. Why? Because the way someone treats their parents tells you a lot about how they'll treat you. Someone who yells at their mom will yell at their spouse. Someone who lies to their dad will lie to their partner. And some folks convince themselves that it'll be different with them. It won't. Who a person is at home, they'll eventually be with you. You can paint it, fake it, dress it up. But once the honeymoon phase fades, the truth shows up. If you've never met their family, and they keep avoiding it, open your eyes. You might be in love with a version of someone that only exists away from home. Now hear me out with care. If any of these 5 signs have shown up in your relationship, I'm not telling you to break up right away, but don't ignore them either. Pray about it, talk about it. But if nothing changes after that, maybe it's God giving you a way out before the pain arrives. Dating is not a game, it's preparation for life. And those who ignore the signs might end up rehearsing with the wrong person for the most serious role of all. Now tell me this, have you seen any of these signs in your relationship? Have you already been through something like this before? Share in the comments which part this spoke to your heart. It might help someone else who's going through the same thing. Around here, we're not just a channel, we're a community. And if this video made you think twice about your relationship, hit that subscribe button. We talk about what hurts, but we also walk with you toward healing. When you subscribe, it's not just for the next video. It's to be part of something real. 6th sign. The relationship is all about the body. It's kisses, hugs, physical touch, desire, but real conversation, almost none. Everything revolves around physical connection. And when that's not happening, the relationship feels empty. That's a huge red flag, because here's the truth. The body changes. Time passes. What looks like beauty today might be exhaustion tomorrow. And if your relationship isn't built on emotional connection, spiritual growth, friendship, and mutual respect, it's going to fall apart. Some people stay together only because they like the way the other looks, their style, their body. But what about when illness comes? Or when age replaces youthful charm with reality? Physical attraction alone doesn't sustain love. And if your relationship is built only on that, sooner or later, it's going to collapse. 7th sign, you're not yourself when you're with them. This might be the quietest one and the most dangerous. Slowly, you start changing. The way you talk, the way you dress, your opinions, even the friends you hang out with, all to avoid conflict, all to keep them happy. You no longer know who you are. You laugh when you don't want to, say yes when you want to say no, stay silent even when something hurts. You shrink a little more every day. That's not love, that's self-erasure. Real love welcomes you as you are and helps you grow, not disappear. If you have to constantly cut parts of yourself off just to fit inside someone else's world, maybe that world was never meant for you. Love that suffocates isn't love, it's control, it's fear dressed up as affection. And no one deserves to live life playing a role in their own relationship. Now listen with an open heart. If you saw yourself in any of these 7 signs, maybe this video came at the right time. Maybe it's the nudge you've been needing. I'm not telling you to break up right away, but I am telling you not to pretend things are okay when they're clearly not. Pray, talk, ask for discernment, but don't ignore what your heart is screaming while your mind tries to silence it. God loves you too much to let you stay in something that dims your light. What comes from Him brings peace, and He would never ask you to lose yourself just to be loved. If you're still here with me, I want to ask you something. Subscribe to the channel, but not just to catch the next video. Subscribe because here we talk about wounds no one sees. We say things no one dares to say, and we walk alongside those who are just trying to get it right. And do this too. Share in the comments which of these signs hit you the hardest. Tell your story. Share your doubts. Speak from experience. This isn't just a video, it's a space for community. And maybe what you say will be exactly what someone else needed to hear today.